Yo, what is up, people? It is your boy Sneebles right here, and I hope you guys had a fantastic day today. Okay, so welcome back again for another episode, of course, on our FIFA 21 career mode journey. I always say this, but it's all good. We're doing well for the start of this brand new season. Obviously, been through a few games now. We're at least like 8 games, I think, now into the Premier League season. No, probably not even 8 actually. No. Wait, 1, 2, 3. 5, 6. Yeah, we've played 6. Played 7 league games so far. So we're sort of getting there. But yeah, so roughly right. But yeah, it's not been a bad start, has it? To this season, we've done really well. We haven't lost, of course. We haven't drew, have we? No, we've not drew. We're not drew. So that's all good. So we're doing really well. Much better than what we had before, and just much more disciplined, I guess. There's not really else to say on that, really. Still, we're conceding quite a few goals. We need to stop that, to be honest. As you see there in the last video, with Palace winning 3-2 against Palace, and obviously beating Napoli 3-2. You never know. Could have been a disappointing result. We could have drew that, could have lost. They could have came back, and that's it. So on that note, it's quite a lucky thing, really. So we have to stop conceding these sort of goals, and obviously just make sure we get clean sheets. Which obviously, talking about that, clean sheets have been much more. They're definitely coming by now for us. So I'm happy for that. Finally, to get at least a decent amount of clean sheets. I mean, for example, we've got 3 clean sheets out of 6 there on the screen right there. So it's just one of those things. If we can continue that, all good, isn't it? So, but yeah. So obviously, I was just going to show you these results. Our last 4 results, of course, beating Fulham 4-0. Wycombe 5-0 in the League Cup, beating Palace 3-2, and beating Napoli 3-2 in the Champions League. So, good wins there, and that was a good video in the last one. So, strong one. So of course, as always, going to be happy with that, and still pushing on, of course, trying to defend that Premier League title this season, and hopefully try and win the Champions League as well. It'd be good to finish on a double, really would. But yeah, we'll see what we can do, or even more for that matter. But yeah, so Arsenal will be our first game in this video. We have them away at the Emirates. Big game, massive game. It's going to be a tough one. Arsenal are actually second in the league right now as well, so having a better start to this season than they actually ever have since I started playing this career mode. I don't think I've ever seen them that high, to be really honest with you. I don't know. I don't know why you expect Arsenal to be within that bunch, but maybe not on terms of in real life. Their form is just not great, and as an Arsenal fan, it's terrible. I know it is, but hopefully we can have a better season this year. I'm hoping, but it is what it is. So, but yeah, so Arsenal, and then it'll be the international break. Usually is around about this sort of time in October, and then we have Newcastle. I mean, we're already in October. Jesus, I just realised that. Anyways, October we have Newcastle after Arsenal, like I said, in October. So Newcastle straight after that. Then Porto in the Champions League. So that's going to be a tough game. And then we've got Sheffield United away. So they should be the 4 games in this video. Should be anyways. So we'll see what we can do with that. So enough babbling on. Let's see what we can do. Sit back and relax. And I've always said before, thank you guys for the support on this series. I want to continue doing career mode, and I can't wait for FIFA 22 because hopefully it's better changes, whatever that may be. Just basic stuff, I guess. But yeah, so Arsenal away. I'm not sure what to think of this one. This is going to be a tough game. It really will. But you never know. It might be a little whitewash. Who knows? We might get like a 3-4-0 win. But yeah, let's see what we can do anyways. Hopefully we can get something like that. So yeah, let's go for those 3 points. Well, that's it. I can see the space. What's a ball through to Adeyemi, who could make it 1-0 here. He does on his right foot into the bottom corner. And it's a brilliant start. Arsenal just had their little break there where they could have potentially won 1-0 up, but it's great defending from Saliba, and a great ball through from Doku there. Gets us through. Literally, Adeyemi has so much space. You see the gap in the middle there, and Arsenal let him in. So there you go. Good start. 1-0. Oh, really? Oh. Okay, 1-1. Probably gave him a little bit of space, but it's that little burst he did. I was just like, okay, I was a bit surprised by that. Little burst and through. They don't, they've had a couple like this trying to get through, and then there's a gap there. I'm not saying there wasn't, but I don't know. I thought Promel would be better than that, to be honest, and I thought Providel, my goalkeeper, would have done better than that, to be honest. But all right, 1-1. Oh, good stuff. Go on. That's it. Adeyemi for 2-1. Boom. Fully deserved. Jesus Christ. I mean, unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable. Little dink over to Pavlovic. Was it? No, Bellingham. Sorry, Pavlovic to Bellingham. Head it down for Adeyemi. He wins the battle there with the centre back. And then you could say sort of just, but fully deserved that second goal. 2-1. It's a good slot in from Adeyemi. What? Okay, it's 3-1. Wow, I didn't expect that. What? Did that take a massive deflection or something? Because that is a... Other than that, it's a great goal. The keeper died. I mean, take a look at this. I'm actually shocked because I was trying to bend it for the top corner and it's not hit anyone. Right, let's have a look at this angle. It doesn't look like it's hit anyone. It's just gone straight. Yeah. Wow. Well, being honest, it's bad FIFA physics there. Like, what the... I've aimed for the top corner. It's gone straight down the middle. And the keeper's still died even though it's gone clearly down the middle. What a goal from a right back on his weaker foot. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Oh, go on, Fatty. Oh, Camavinga! 4-1. It's 4-1. Jesus, we're now running away from this. 2 goals in the last, like, 5 minutes or something like that. Yeah, brilliant stuff. It's a good goal from Camavinga at the back post there. Did aim for Adeyemi actually, but I must have pressed it too hard to get a longer ball than what it should have been. As Adeyemi is literally right there, but right to the back. It's a good header, strong header to the corner, to be honest. Wow, 5-1. Absolutely run away with this now. Get some like cheeky goals, and Villalba gets his first, I think, of the season. I think that is. Obviously, luckily with the rebound, Adeyemi thought, I'm going to go for this. I'm having some shots from outside, and they're fucking, excuse my language, but they're coming off quite well, to be honest. Obviously, I've only hit the bar, but it's come back. Bit lucky as it did, as you see there, it came off the keeper as well. Hit the bar, came off the keeper, and then managed to go straight to Villalba to smash it in. 5-1. What a game. Okay, it is done. It's a 5-1 victory. It's an impressive victory, to be honest. Solid result, of course, against someone like Arsenal. And yeah, we just turned it around. We've not had a decent performance like that for a while against Arsenal. Arsenal have actually out of the top 5, so top 4 or 5, like the big teams, so City, Chelsea, United, out of them, honestly, being honest, Arsenal have been probably one of the toughest teams we've played against. Like, being honest as well. Only getting like 1-2-0 or 2-1 victories against Arsenal, if not 3-1, something like that, if we was to win. But this, just a fraction 5-1. What a result. Massive 3 points, of course, as always. Yeah, very happy with the boys there. Brilliant stuff and good result. Okay, so on to our next game after a fantastic result over Arsenal, of course. A brilliant result, honestly, nonetheless. Yeah, we're still 3 points, of course, ahead of Arsenal. They've played a game more, though, so they've obviously just played. But we have Newcastle United at home, so it should be 3 points, but you never know. Newcastle, they're 13th on the table, so yeah, it'll be a tough game. I mean, Newcastle have been a tough team before, but 13th, 3 wins, 5 defeats, not a draw or anything yet. Only scored 9, conceded 15, so this could be a little whitewash probably, but we'll see. So could be a little bit of a weaker squad actually, because we've got Porto afterwards, so we might put a couple of different players out there. So yeah, let's see if we can get the 3 points anyways, and hopefully we can. Oh wow. Okay, it's a very, very boring game, being honest. Maybe it's my fault, I don't know. I put a little bit of a weakish side out. Got Porto in a couple of days' time. I want to be more realistic, I've always said it. It's still a strong team out there. I mean, I tackled my own player as well. But still should be winning this game. How I'm losing this? It's their first chance of the game as well. We've had at least 5 chances at least. Adeyemi comes on and makes it 1-1. I had to bring him on. I had to. I didn't start him, but I need the goal. I need the goals. If I can get more goals, I have to, because my youngsters just weren't doing anything up top. The young Ribeiro Vigario, if you remember in the last couple of videos, obviously £50 million signing, decent players. I was just thinking he has a lot to improve, of course. But yeah, 95 rated Adeyemi's gonna fucking turn that and finish that, obviously. But yeah, just been impossible breaking Newcastle down, to be honest. But you know, we've had more chances. Fully deserved to at least be 1-0 up, really. But it's 1-1, so I hope we can get that second goal. Okay, it's a crap result, absolute shit. Yeah, honestly, it's just, I mean, pull the draw back at least, but I don't like to use it. But the only excuse I can use is it was a weaker side we had on. But to bring Adeyemi on, he changed the game just completely, just like that, literally so quick. That's what I mean when you got to have your best players out there. The thing is, we've got Porto in a couple of days. I have to rest players. I can't always feel that at the same time. I stress this so much to you guys. Every video. You know, I don't care. People that play their same players every time, what's the point of having a whole squad? There's just no point. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm glad we got a point at least in the end. We deserved, actually. To be honest, we did deserve 3 points. We were all over them. Just to show stats, actually. Just for, why not? Might as well just finish it off. You're showing them. You see there, you know, 13 shots, 10 on target, 57% possession. I felt like we had more possession, actually, to be honest. Yeah, definitely deserved it. 100% deserved to win. But there you go. Here's 1-1. There's not much, excuse me, that I can really say about that. So it is what it is. Okay. Yeah, like I said, disappointing result against Newcastle. But on to our next game. We have, of course, FC Porto in the Champions League. So yeah, I wouldn't say I expect 3 points. Nope. But if we thrash these, then it just shows how the game is just weird at times. You know, you go draw with Newcastle, then go thrash these. So. But yeah, you know, at the end of the day, I think in general, I think we've got a great chance of still obviously winning these points. So we'll do that, hopefully anyway. So you know, obviously we definitely have a bit more of a stronger team for this game, other than what we did against obviously Newcastle. So yeah, so hopefully we can do it. Anyways, FC Porto for another 3 points in the Champions League. Let's do this. Go on, yes! It's a great goal. Adeyemi gets the first goal of the game. Finally, it's taken us 23 minutes to get that first goal. It's been all us. Porto have had, you know, a couple of chances, been quite scary in terms of conceding, of course. But yeah, it's a great finish from Adeyemi. Good ball through there. That's what Ribeiro Vigario in the last game couldn't do. Just couldn't create space. Just couldn't run behind. And obviously we need to improve that, of course. But yeah, Adeyemi does brilliant there. First time hit as well. 1-0. Oh, there you go. Adeyemi for 2-0. Good space there. Good ball from Ansu Fati to him. Yeah, there's not much else to say on that. It's been our game. 2-0. It's fully what I deserved after that 1-1 draw with Newcastle. So come back in it, try and get that form back up. Even though it's only one game, but still. 2-0. And obviously Porto, you know, expect them to be more tough, and they have been a bit, you know, quite tough to be fair, to get those goals. So yeah, 2-0. And like I said, Adeyemi getting the job done. Look at that. Space opened up there, good there from Bellingham and Doku, and it should be 3-0, and it is. Hat-trick for him, and there you go. Adeyemi just before half time. 3-0, there's a good move there. Has it gone in? What a goal. 4-0. That's my first free kick scored on FIFA, which I was going to say, yeah, I should get an achievement. Alright. What a goal. Adeyemi smashes it in. I've never, honestly, I'm not really good at free kicks, to be honest, but yeah, taking me by surprise. And it's like a knuckleball sort of thing. But yeah, what a goal. 4-0. Brilliant stuff. That's not a penalty. Wow. Oh, yellow card. I don't think it's a penalty. Generally don't think it's a penalty. I mean, it looks like it, to be honest, but I've gone for the ball. Gone the wrong way. They've scored. Adeyemi's injured now as well. 4-1. I mean, we're still winning. Probably going to get 3 points anyways, but it's just goals like that frustrate me in this game. It really does. So go on. Christian Valencia could roll this in, posting in. I've literally just wanted the P roll in, but 5-1. Yeah, draw 1-1 with Newcastle, but can't beat. Beat be 5-1 against someone like Porto in the Champions League, but can't beat Newcastle comfortably. Crazy. But yeah, Valencia gets that next goal, 5-1. Good ball from Vigario, just to roll it through to him, and there you go, on and goal, 5-1. Oh, look at that. Space for Ribeiro Vigario to make it a goal, and he does. It's his first Champions League goal for me. It is 6-1. Putting Porto away now. Good ball through. Great first time. Whip ball along the ground from Camavinga. Straight to Vigario. And there you go. 6-1. 3 points are in the bag there against FC Porto. You know, I didn't expect it to be that easy, to be fair. They came back with a goal, the penalty, of course. Adeyemi with 4 goals. Went off injured in the end. But it just shows you how much this guy is so important. Hopefully his injury isn't that serious. I mean, from him walking there, it shouldn't be that bad. But, you know, obviously I don't think the game bases it on that. I think that's just an animation, just random. I think if he had a broken leg, he would still come out. It's just one of the things that obviously FIFA probably haven't got as realistically on point. But, you know, yeah, so depending on how Adeyemi is out, I hope he's not out for long. It shouldn't be, really. But yeah, so yeah, on to the next game in which should be Sheffield United. So yeah, obviously I'll say that in the next part. But yeah, so yeah, 3 points in the bag, massive. Okay, on to our last game of this video. We have none other than Sheffield United, which should be more of an easy route, you could say. You know, obviously based in real life, Sheffield United compared to Porto, much more of a bigger difference. But you know, Sheffield United though, they're 7th in the league. They're not doing too bad, so you know, it could cause us some problems. But hopefully we can get the 3 points after a disappointing draw, of course, against Newcastle, as I've probably said that so many times in this video. Probably, especially in the game against Porto. I said it a few times. Probably off, not in, but it's probably not in the video. But I just literally said it quite a few times to myself. I was like, oh, how can we be here? But then, you know, we go thrash Porto like this, you know. But yeah, either way, Sheffield United anyways. Away though for our last game of this video. Can we get 3 points? Hopefully we can. I'm calling for Alba. Oh, it's a great run. What a run. What a run for Villalba. We get an own goal, but we'll take it, of course. You know, there's not much I can do about that. But yeah, Villalba there with a fantastic run down that left side. Cuts in nicely, and I thought he was going to get tackled, but he just beautifully got in front of his defender and then just rolled it, and then the defender slid, hit the ball before Adeyemi could. It would have probably went in anyways because it was going straight to Adeyemi. But yeah, we'll take it anyways. 1-0. So, good football again. Villar was in again. He's rolled it again, and again it's as similar as the first goal. The first goal, of course, was an own goal, but this time it's gone to one of our players, and Doku is there at the back to put it in for 2-0. Oh, what a goal! Karim Adeyemi puts us 3-0 up, putting this game to bed, and it's a fantastic finish, to be honest. It's a wonderful finish into the top corner on his weaker foot, on his right foot, which I never remember what feet these guys are. I really can't. Sometimes I just never remember. But I assume he's left-footed anyways. But that, look at him, right foot. That's why he's so clinical on every angle. 95 rated Adeyemi is now. Honestly, what a player he's become. I say it every time, but if he can finish like that, it just shows what a player he is. Oh. Okay, I couldn't actually select Wilkes there. Should really be a clean sheet this game. Literally, again, it's probably their first chance, I think it is. First real chance anyways. It's a shame, I couldn't really select. I think it's Wilkes in the end, was it? It looked like Wilkes. I think that's Wilkes, my CDM, isn't it? Yeah, it is, number 20. It wouldn't have selected him in the end. Well, sorry, in the end I got to select him, but it wouldn't select me in time. 3-1, I'm not as bothered, I guess. Okay, it's a big 3 points. It's still 3 points. It's a 3-1 victory over Sheffield United away. Practically our full strength squad out there. Also got a weaker game. Well, I've got a cup game next, which obviously, you know, like usual, if you know me too well, as well as you can, anyways. I always filled out a reservish team against, well, in the Carabao Cup, anyways. Maybe FA Cup sometimes, even sometimes Champions League. But yeah, so here's what it is. 3-1. It's a big 3 points still, whether it's Sheffield United or not. It's just a shame about their goal, but hey, yeah, it is what it is. 3-1, and I'll take it. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to end it on that. Of course, it's been decent. We've got all the wins except that draw against Newcastle, of course, which is a shame. But you know, it just is what it is. I'm just going to have to just suck it up, and simple as that, really. But yeah, some big games we had. We beat Arsenal 5-1. That was an impressive victory itself, to be fair. And then we had a long 2-week break there. That was incredibly a long time, actually. But yeah, then drew Newcastle 1-1. Yeah, we did have a bit of a weaker side out there, as I've probably said already. So not to use excuses, but it's a part of an excuse anyways. And then we beat Porto by 6-1. So to go from that draw 1-1 with Newcastle to then beat Porto 6-1, it's a big difference, but not much you can do about it. It's just the way the game sort of rolls on. But yeah, good victory there anyways, with 3 points there. And then a 3-1 victory over Sheffield United. That could have been it should have been a definite clean sheet. So shame we didn't get a clean sheet in any of the games. Like I said, Sheffield United should be definite, to be honest. But one goal conceded every game is what it is. I'm happy we're not conceding like loads and loads, like 2 goals, 3 goals like we used to do. But yeah, it is what it is. So, but Southampton next in the Carabao Cup. That'll be in our next video, the start of our next video. So yeah, Southampton, ain't going to be an easy game. Again, weak side out against them as well, as you know. I always do it for Carabao Cup, sometimes FA Cup of course as well. But yeah, so yeah, I hope you guys of course enjoyed that as always. And yeah, as always, of course, leave a like and subscribe, and thank you guys for the support that you have shown on this series. And yeah, hope to see you guys in the next video, and hope you guys of course, like I said, enjoying this. I'll keep saying that. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, where hopefully we can still continue improving and climbing that table. So take care and peace.